The Crusades were a series of religious and military campaigns that took place between the 11th and 13th centuries. These wars were primarily fought between Christians from Western Europe and Muslims in the Middle East. The Crusades were driven by religious fervor, political motivations, and a desire to control the Holy Land, resulting in significant social, cultural, and economic impacts. Here is a detailed exploration of the key aspects of the Crusades. Hello and welcome to our channel. You are watching Actually Explained. Before further diving into the video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and do follow us on our other social media platforms. Motivations and context. Religious zeal. The Crusades were motivated by a deep religious fervor among Christians, who sought to regain control of the Holy Land, particularly Jerusalem, which was seen as a sacred site. Political and economic factors. The Crusades were also influenced by political and economic factors. European nobles saw an opportunity to expand their territories, gain wealth, and redirect conflicts among themselves. Papal authority. The Catholic Church played a significant role in instigating and promoting the Crusades. Popes called for holy wars, promising spiritual rewards and salvation to those who participated. The First Crusade and successive campaigns. The First Crusade, launched in 1096, the First Crusade resulted in the capture of Jerusalem in 1099 by the Crusaders. It established several Crusader states in the Levant, including the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Subsequent Crusades. Over the next 2 centuries, multiple crusades were launched, resulting in various military campaigns, alliances, and truces between Christian and Muslim powers. Notable crusades include the Second Crusade, the Third Crusade, and the Fourth Crusade. Cultural exchange and impact. Trade and knowledge exchange. The Crusades facilitated increased contact and trade between Western Europe and the Middle East. European merchants discover new goods, spices, and luxuries, leading to the growth of trade networks and the introduction of Eastern influences in Europe. Transfer of knowledge. European crusaders encountered advanced Islamic civilizations and gained exposure to their architectural, scientific, and philosophical achievements. This exposure influenced European culture, contributing to the Renaissance and intellectual advancements in various fields. Literature and chronicles. The Crusades inspired a rich body of literature and chronicles, known as Crusade literature, which documented the events and experiences of the Crusaders. These writings shaped European perceptions of the East and helped cultivate the ideal of chivalry. Effects on society and religion. Religious intolerance. The Crusades fueled religious tensions and deepened animosity between Christians and Muslims. These conflicts perpetuated a sense of religious intolerance and prejudice, leading to acts of violence and persecution against non-Christians in Europe. Impact on European society. The Crusades contributed to the rise of a military aristocracy, promoted the growth of cities and trade, and stimulated economic development in Europe. They also influenced the development of Gothic architecture and the establishment of military orders such as the Knights Templar and the Hospitallers. Legacy and long-term consequences. Failure of later Crusades. Subsequent Crusades experienced diminishing success and faced logistical challenges. The Crusader states gradually fell to Muslim forces, culminating in the capture of Acre in 1291, marking the end of major Crusader presence in the Holy Land. Shifting geopolitical balance. The Crusades had lasting effects on the political landscape of the Middle East. They influenced the rise of new Muslim powers, such as the Ayyubids and Mamluks, who eventually expelled the Crusaders from the region. Cultural and intellectual exchange. The Crusades played a role in the transmission of ancient Greek and Roman knowledge from the Islamic world to Europe, contributing to the intellectual revival of the Renaissance. They also influenced European perceptions of the East, shaping attitudes that persisted for centuries. The Crusades had profound and far-reaching consequences, encompassing religious, cultural, economic, and political dimensions. They influenced European society, spurred cultural exchange, and left a lasting impact on the relationship between the Christian and Islamic worlds. The Crusades remain a complex and debated chapter in history, reflecting the intersections of religion, power, and human ambition. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Share this if you find this useful. Goodbye.